Hi everyone, it's Michaela here, and today we are going to be talking about this awesome set, or it's just one, but you could get multiple to use a set for this dog training collar. So it has the capability to tune in with 3 different collars at the same time using one remote. So that's why I said at the beginning that you could use it with a set. Comes with everything you need. So we'll just kind of break down what's here and then we'll get into how to set it up, how to use it, etc. So I have a remote here, and so it comes with a little grapple here, so you can go ahead and adjust that on the wrist as you need. This is going to be obviously the component where we're going to attach the placements here, and so this is where it's going to be making contact with the skin of your dog, and it comes with, if you can tell just by it being on the table, it comes with 2 different sizes of those. So depending on the thickness of your animal's coat, you would go ahead and pick accordingly. So if I'm working with like a pit bull, for example, they don't have a very thick coat, I can use the shorter, smaller ones. But if I'm working with like a heavy fur German Shepherd, I might want to go ahead and use these. Okay, and then it also has the rubber contact points, and so we can go ahead and put these on because we're going to go ahead and use them for the testing application. And so that brings me to bring up this feature too. So when we do have it all set up and turned on, we're going to place it like so, and then we can go ahead and test the intensity of the shocking feature. Also comes with a screw. So once we set up the collar and everything's good to go, and you're working with one dog in particular where you have a fit that is really snug and comfortable and you don't want it to lose that default setting there, we can go ahead and screw this in, and then that way it's going to retain its shape and its form of the collar. And so that's what this is for. And then we also have a charging unit. So you'll want to go ahead and charge both this device here and also the remote control, and as a Android output here with a USB. So you'll need to provide your own block there. And then it comes with a little quick operating manual, and then a more comprehensive. And then, oh, it actually comes with 2 chargers. I just saw that. So you can charge both devices at the same time, and then setting up the collar. And so we're gonna go ahead and set up the collar now. Fingers crossed that I can do this properly. So first step is going to be to place this inside. So we're gonna go ahead and just string that through. Go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna go ahead and take this, and I believe we're gonna do it like this. And it should be like so. That sounds right. Maybe we'll go ahead and try the other end. Okay. And then we're gonna do this on the other side. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. Okay, so that way we can adjust it. And by the way, this is a night reflection strap. And also, once you have a particular fit on your dog, you can go ahead and, you know, trim as needed. Okay. And then I believe we're gonna thread it through the other side as well. Amazing. And then we're just gonna do a little test to make sure everything makes sense. Yeah. Okay, and so then we can thread that there. Nice. And then we can go through the other side as well. Okay, perfect. So that works out really nicely. And so then you can kind of see how if you have a little bit excess string, you can go ahead and chop that off there as needed. But from here, we can just go ahead and mess with the remote and use the tester and talk about the different settings. And I'm gonna go ahead and refer to my little user manual here. So let's go ahead, and what should we do first? So we're gonna turn this collar on. And we could do a long press, and then this button, I believe we should just be able to long press it as well. And so we're able to see the battery indicator, This button on the bottom, we're able to change the different settings. So if you're working with multiple different dogs, again, you can go ahead and get a different collar and use the same remote. So for the default setting, it's the default setting for both the vibration and the noise. So the only one that you can adjust in its setting, and it starts from 0 to 16, is the vibration. And so let me just kind of show you how that looks really quick. I know that the numbers are popping up, but it's not actually doing anything for the sound. It's just the default. And so I can change the channel. We could do to, and then we can go ahead and adjust that if we need to. Vibration, it'll go all the way up. Let me go ahead and make the noise. And so, and vibration, all the same, noise is all the same. So if you prefer not to do the shock or not to do any particular one, you can omit and use it as you choose. And so now we can go ahead and use the little tester here. And so let me make sure I have a good placement there so that you're able to see it. Okay, so we're gonna do, that's 16. That's the highest level, which is very high. And then we can go down to 0. And it's not doing anything. And then maybe we'll try 5 so that you're able to, so that's 5. And then if we wanna go to 16, and how I'm operating the side here is just going up or down, and that's consistent with the other features as well. So, and now that we have that set, we're gonna go ahead and pair. Okay, and so we're going to, and I already have it on, so I didn't need to turn it off, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. And so we're gonna long press to turn it on. And I believe, let me get to, I'm gonna pick a setting. Oh, and by the way, you can also adjust if you wanna lock. So if you hit the lock button on this side, it's not going to interact. So that way you're not accidentally punishing your dog if it's not warranted. Okay, so let me show you how you can connect and change to different channels. So we're gonna make sure that we're good. So I'm technically already on 2. So I'm going to go to a different setting here. I'm gonna long press this to turn on. I'm gonna wait until it's flashing. Once it's flashing, I can let go of this. I can long press on my remote control. Wait until it blinks or beeps 3 times, so it's still good here. So once it's done flickering on the remote, then I can go ahead and use it as a different channel. So may take you a second. Definitely took me a second to fully comprehend that. So you might just, rewind that part, just go over it a few times. But once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple, and then practice makes perfect. So really love this dog collar. I love that there's different channels. I love that there's different settings. The default setting is the same for the sound and the vibration, except for the shocking feature, which is from 0 to 16. Comes with everything you need for short hair collar, or short hair fur, long hair fur. Comes with everything that you're gonna need to train your dog. So check this out for yourself, and we will see you in the next video.